I decided to moose hunt, and it's been a lifelong dream. I mean, ever since I was a little kid. You know, your heart is racing 100 miles an hour.
Woo! The jumper!
I see him, I see him. He's on the hill right there.
The choice is about three things. Real hunting, going after the animal of your choosing with the weapon you love.
Real adventure, from the mountains of Canada to the deserts of Mexico.
But most of all, it's about real people.
Hunters with families, jobs, and dreams.
Their skills will be put to the test. Every situation is different.
Success or failure.
It all comes down to the choice.
Drop the That one's for you. Oh, yeah, baby!
Oh.
Woo!
Nice job.
I'm ready.
Welcome to this week's choice. This week we are heading up to Kashabowie Outposts in Ontario.
Ontario, eh?
A little bit of moose hunting, eh?
Little moose mania with the boys, and well, they're joining Fern Duquette, and no matter what, when you join Fern, you're
have
in
fun.
for an adventure.
Oh my gosh, he's a nut. This week's lucky logo?
Lucky Logo Plano keeps your equipment protected all the time, anywhere you go.
Really? At the end of the show, we'll tell you what to do, so look for the plain old logo.
That's it, Plano logo.
Get it, plain old logo, huh? Okay, we're sighting in across our 10 points here, just to make sure that we're set up.
Yep.
And
Let's not waste any time.
No, let's not waste any
Because
time.
the guys are showing you what Ontario is all about.
You love
Hunting and fishing and enjoying the great Canadian wilderness.
Eh?
Eh?
Eh.
Well, it is the 7th of October. Yeah, October 7th. We're getting ready to go to Kashabowie Outposts. This year the weather's supposed to be good. Fern's all excited and we're excited and we're ready to go. I've been watching moose hunting on TV and you think it's, you know, unattainable sometimes because it seems like they're, you know, taking 10 flights and going to the Yukon or whatever. But this is something you can drive right to the base camp. You hop on a float plane, you fly for 20, 30 minutes or less sometimes, and you're there. You know, it's very obtainable and it's very affordable. So we're going to bring all this stuff out, weigh everything, load it in the plane, and we're going to moose camp.
You guys are allowed 200 per person. 1, 2, 3.
Well,
Good.
200 plus 200 is 600.
600, yeah.
Right in there with Ted Nugent.
Yeah.
I've seen you before. I've seen you on TV. Are you Babe Winkleman? Babe!
Textbook.
Yo, you mind carrying this bag up there?
Moose season for non-residents doesn't start until Monday. It's Saturday, so we're going to take in a couple days of fishing, and we're off to a pretty good start. that, baby.
Nice.
Heavy. A bonus with Kashabowie is it's a fly-in hunt, float plane. Float planes land on lakes. Lakes are full of fish. And we're in Canada, big walleye, big northern.
The jumper.
We knew the moose were there. We saw fresh tracks every day. You could hear an antler thrashing in the brush a little bit.
Okay, it is time to put the fishing poles away.
And get serious and go
Moose hunting, go!
Moose Mania.
Day 1, Kashabowie Outpost. It's the first day of the 2010 rifle season. Just getting daylight, just about legal shooting line. We're going to set up on this point right here. Vern's going to do some calling. Come on, let's see what happens. Well, we've been out here for about an hour and no response to the call yet, so we're going to slip down here and get in a canoe, kind of paddle up the lake, and see if we can spot something, maybe do a little calling. Set up on a beaver pond off the main lake. It's a little buggy. We got to get the thermocell out. So we're going to wait and see if Vern can call us a big bullhead tonight. Or a cow. We got a bull, cow, and a tag. Cow tag and a bull tag. So we'll see what happens.
You know, we knew the moose were there, but when it's, 75 degrees and windy, you're just not going to see a moose.
Well, we're just about out of light here. Our first day, Kashabowie Outpost, 2010. Scotty's going to be behind the TC in the morning. Come back and see what happens.
Well, guess what? The guys are really seeing what moose hunting's all about.
They are. I mean, they're all over the place. And like Fern told them, it was really hot earlier that season. Why don't you wait and come back for rifle instead? So they're there. And the way Fern hunts, he's got his little nests and pods.
His little cocoons. Fern puts these cocoons out everywhere, and he climbs in at dark, and he just sits, and then he calls.
He just waits and waits. And Scotty and Billy, they've been up there a few times.
Oh,
they know what they're waiting for, and hopefully it's going to work good for them.
Oh, it will.
Yeah.
How come I had the one that pulls and you got the one that cranks?
Oh, because you have so many more muscles than I do.
It's our second night here hunting with the Kashabowie Outposts. Tonight we've come into a nice little bay, big bog. We've got some thick alder behind us and a nice thick timber across the way. Vern's doing the magic on the cow call. Hopefully we can call in a ruddy boat.
Although we get discouraged from time to time, you know, not having any encounters, we knew the moose were there. We saw fresh tracks every day, an occasional grunt maybe from the distance, or you could hear an antler thrashing in the brush a little bit, or maybe it was just the paddle of his antler brushing a limb as he walked by. They just, if they didn't want to come in, they wouldn't.
Well, that's a wrap for day number 2. We're getting the weather we need. We just need the moose to cooperate.
We finally got the weather we needed.
I see him, I see him. What a beautiful sight.
Follow us on Facebook and Twitter.
Go to facebook.com/Ralph and Vicki.
Well, we finally got the weather we needed. It was still, it was frosty. It was a little on the foggy side, as you'll see in the footage, but we finally got the weather we needed.
Well, it's our 3rd morning here of our moose hunt in Ontario, Canada, where I'm with Kashabowie Outposts. This morning we had some really nice weather. A little foggy, obviously, but nice and cold. Frosty, very light breeze. Perfect morning for moose hunting. That would just be our luck. One come out, we can't see it. We got a bull coming, I think. For sure. Yeah, for sure. And it's real thick. I don't even know if we can get a shot. Hopefully he'll step out in the open here in a minute.
When it happens, it's really exciting because the moose, you know, you can hear them coming when it's a still morning. You can usually hear them coming from several hundred yards away, and they're crashing, thrashing the brush, grunting, and it's, you know, your heart is racing 100 miles an hour.
I see him, I see him. He's on the hill right there. Holy cow. To go into timber, I'm going to shoot him. Okay, you ready? Oh my God, Scotty, We did it. He's down right there. Unbelievable. Give me something, man. Oh my God. Ralph and Vic, thanks so much. This is a dream come true. We're here. This is our third morning at Kashabowie Outposts. It doesn't get any better than that. It was like textbook. What a beautiful sight. It doesn't get any better than that. It was like textbook. What a beautiful sight.
I ended up getting over the hill and then coming in behind here. So that's why I wanted to come as close as I could to here to try to steer him this way once he got on shore. Wow.
Now I have to figure out who I'm going to come with next year. Because this dude is tagged out. You are tagged out.
Tagged right out.
I'm so shook up I can't even hold this straight.
Fern, you can see antlers right there, buddy.
Good.
Finally get to put my hands on a moose. Fern, thanks, pal.
Good shooting, Bill.
Thank you, sir. Good calling. Scotty, behind the camera. Thanks, pal. Ralph and Vicki. Without you, I wouldn't be here. Without any of you guys, I wouldn't be here. We're up here with Kashabowie Outposts, and you know, you can shoot some really nice bulls like this on a budget. You know, you're not going to spend $10,000, $15,000, $20,000 that you do on a Yukon moose. And you know, they got great facilities here, great guides. Well, we better get the fur off this rascal, huh? Getting warm. It's starting to get a little buggy.
Fern and Kashabowie is just top notch. I mean, the level of professionalism, the level of courtesy, it's just a very friendly atmosphere, and can't say enough good things about Fern and the level of professionalism there at Kashabowie.
A lot of people ask me when I got home, you know, what's it like having to film a big bull tip over, not being able to shoot it yourself? And well, for all of us that film hunts, and we're doing it with good friends, it's just like I pulled the trigger. I mean, we took that bull together. It was a great experience, spent with great people. You know, these are memories that I'll never forget.
Way to go, Bill, Scott, and Fern. Wow, again.
Kashabowie Outposts. I mean, that's, you know what, that's where I shot my very first moose. That's where I got Moose Mania.
Yeah, I remember after you shot, you had your other arrow with the broadhead and you were waving it and you, I mean, my life was in danger.
If it was, you'd have known it. This week's lucky logo was Plano. If you happen to see the Plano logo, you need to log on to
Plano keeps you
choicetv.com.
protected all the time.
Click on lucky logo button, fill out some information. Someone's going to win some great stuff from Plano, plus all of our other manufacturers got all kinds of stuff going on.
Lots of goodies. And next week, we're heading down to Texas with our 10 points.
That's right. We're going to go do some damage down there.
So thanks for making your choice.
The choice.
And my choice is...
You got down there too fast.
Down and dirty,
There
baby.
we go.